Hey guys, Kip from Famous by Friday Pickleball. Got a brand new paddle to review, the new Selkirk SLK Halo, the Pro XL version. Very excited to get out to the courts and hit this bad boy. I've hit a few of the Selkirk SLKs in the past. They've never really gone in my bag, but I've hit them and they're pretty good. But Selkirk's done something just a little bit different with this paddle. It does have a 14 millimeter polymer core, but the surface is a Kevlar carbon fiber weave. Feels really nice, looks really nice, comes in dark blue and red like this. So it looks really good. I hope it's going to play really good. This paddle is Gen 2 thermoform. So it's a unibody, has foam around the perimeter, so that should add to the sweet spot a little bit and make this 14 millimeter pretty comfortable to hit. This paddle comes in at 16.4 inches by 7.4 inches, so a little bit smaller. I don't know why they didn't go 16.5 by 7.5, but it's a little bit smaller than the average paddle, but not by much. The handle, however, is 5 3/4 inches long by 4 1/4. It is just dying for two-handed players to just grab this paddle, grip it, and rip it a little bit. This paddle does come in at 7.7 ounces. You can see that I've already bumped the weight a little bit. I bumped it up to 8.3, but I didn't change the balance point because I wanted it to play like it would at 7.7. Now, this paddle is head light. So even bumping it up to 8.3, you really don't feel it. It is really going to be quick through the zone, I've got to believe. Very excited to get out to the courts. Headed out there right now. The new Selkirk SLK Halo, the Pro XL. All right, headed out to the courts right now. Hope you're going to be there. We can hit this together, and I'll be back. All right, guys. The new Selkirk Halo SLK. This is the Pro 14mm XL version. All right, here we go. Yeah, just dragged a little bit behind. Let me go after that. There we go. I don't know how that missed. This has got really good straight line accuracy. I don't know how that just missed. All right, let's see if I can do that again. Man, I'm a little disappointed. All right, let me spin a couple of these. Good straight line accuracy off this paddle. All right, gonna spin this. Got under that a little bit. That's my bad. Here we go. Oh, that's nice. Oh, wow. That had really nice spin off the jump. Let me see if I can get one toward the camera. That really jumped. That one I controlled the spin a little bit more to try to exaggerate it, but that's very controllable. That very nice spin off of here. Very good stuff. Interesting. All right. Very nice. Hey guys, back. Just spent the last couple of weeks getting to know the new Selkirk SLK Halo, the Pro XL. I had a lot of fun hitting this paddle, and this paddle surprised me a lot. I kind of thought this would be a little bit less than maybe some of the other Selkirk paddles. The SLK line's always been kind of an intro line to maybe, you know, some of the other levels of Selkirk paddles. So I went into this thinking that the SLK would probably fall a little short maybe, or maybe not do some things well. And both of those things kind of are true, yet untrue. This paddle does everything okay, but a strong okay. It doesn't do anything really, really, really great, but it doesn't perform poorly in any area. I'm going to start with power because I'll go through the attributes. Power, I start with power. My normal serve speed is 48 to 50. The Selkirk Halo SLK, 48.8. That's right in that average range. Perfect. Not a big problem. And that's kind of how everything this paddle did. It just did. The accuracy and control, really pretty good. Now, it is a 14mm paddle, so you're not going to have tremendous accuracy and control, but honestly, this paddle did pretty well. Accuracy and control, once again, pretty well. Consistency, it was good. It wasn't great, good. The spin, same thing, kind of okay spin, but it did it well enough. All of these things, it did it pretty well. The feedback and feel off this paddle, even though it's a 14mm paddle, is very soft and almost cushioned a little bit. So it has a nice feedback and feel. And it really has a nice sweet spot. Not a giant sweet spot, but just an okay sweet spot. You're not going to miss it that much. I will say if you get out here, it's really bad. But honestly, as long as you stay pretty close to the middle of this paddle, the performance is going to be there. It's good defense to offense. I had to bump it up from the 7.7 ounces, but good defense to offense. It is really quick at the net. That is probably where it shines the most. I think I said in the opener that it's really head light and you can move it really quick. You can really move this paddle really quick. Everything this paddle does, it does just a touch above average, or even maybe a little bit better than average. Nothing you do with this paddle is going to be exceptional, but you can play with it and you can have fun with it. It has some quality. It really, I honestly, I believe this is the best SLK paddle Selkirk's ever made. It is really good at what it does. And once again, if you think about the SLK line, it's almost an intro line to maybe the upper level paddles or something like that with Selkirk. And this is this is really good. I believe it's 150 US. At 150 US, this is really pretty sweet. There are a couple negatives with this paddle, but there are also positives. The negative of this paddle is it is soft. There's a lot of dwell time. That's going to be a negative to some people. It's not to me. I actually kind of like the nice, soft, plush feel off this paddle. But it's kind of different than other Gen 2 thermoform paddles that are really pretty harsh. This one's kind of nice and soft and a plush ride. It's not going to be jarring at all. The other negative that's kind of a positive is I bounce back to the 7.7 ounces. This is customizable. You can do anything you want with this paddle and make it, you can put weight anywhere. You don't have to put weight, but if you want to, you can, and you can customize it to whatever you want. That might be a negative for some people, might be a positive for others. I kind of put that both in the positive and negative aspects, both of those things, the soft and the weight. This paddle surprised me. It really surprised me. There was a couple of shots that I hit with this, and I just, wow. I was shocked how well it did, especially up. The closer you got to the non-volley zone, the better this paddle played. I think this is going to be popular. I think you're going to see it a lot of places, and I think we're going to see it more and more. Selkirk's done a great job with, like I said, this is the best SLK paddle that I believe they've ever had. And this will appeal to a lot of players because it does everything pretty well. All right, guys, as always, I'd like to hear your comments. If you've tried this paddle, if you hit with it, this is going to appeal to a lot of people. Even the negatives really aren't negatives with this paddle. It really does play well. So I'd love to hear from you if you've tried it. As always, hit like, hit subscribe. I'll be back with more content really soon. The brand new Selkirk Halo SLK. All right, guys, get out and play.
Unnecessary hitting.